Capsule. In required multicultural education classes, pre-service K-12 teachers are asked to consider and confront issues and threats to student engagement in the classroom among all vectors of marginalization, not just race and culture, thereby providing even more safe space for learning. The establishment of similar full-scale safe spaces in post-secondary education environments is crucial for the recruitment and retention of an engineering student body and eventually a profession that is truly diverse in talent, interest, background, and orientation. Summary: Azure 2007 presents her case for the broadening of K-12 teacher education on multicultural curriculum and pedagogies beyond the traditional topics of race and culture to considerations of gender and sexuality. Silence on the latter two topics, she contends, prevents teachers from fully achieving the goal of providing a safe space for learning in which equity and justice are promoted in all dimensions and the needs of all students are addressed and supported in the curriculum. The assumptions are that students who feel excluded or other will disengage from the learning process, and the exclusionary messages can be transmitted through many means, including the content of instructional material, patterns in which student input is elicited, and casual verbal communication. The pre-service teachers are required to confront and address personal attitudes and prejudice through reflective exercises and group discussions. For optimal results, the course instructor must also provide a classroom safe space, demonstrating by example what will be expected of the pre-service teachers. The process of self-assessment through reflective exercises is recommended as a standard procedure. The concept of safe space is widely used in community outreach and education programs whose mission is the prevention of abuse and neglect among vulnerable populations and the related need to provide an environment of support and acceptance. Implications for engineering education: programs to increase the diversity of the engineering profession should have objectives beyond the simple goal of aligning supply with demand. See, for example, Hugine et al. 2005. William A. Wolf, past president of the National Academy of Engineering, has said, as a consequence of a lack of diversity in engineering, we pay an opportunity cost, a cost in designs not thought of, in solutions not produced. NAE 2002, page 9. Successful engineering programs in the future will be those that develop and maintain a supportive, non-exclusionary climate, culture, and environment for all students, including those with interests, skills, and career goals not typically seen in current engineering programs. The more varied the viewpoints in the discussion, the more robust the profession will become, and the more potential students from all backgrounds will believe that they too can become engineers. It should be a natural outcome of a draw and engineering test. See Knight and Cunningham, 2004 for details. To have the community at large represented. It's time to drop preconceived notions of what an engineer should look like and recognize the potential in people not previously consciously considered as engineering material. As discussed in Related Deeps, the impact of faculty attitudes and activities in student recruitment and retention, and the impact of faculty attitudes and activities on academic climate and culture. Faculty play a central role in establishing the tone of institutional discourse and practice. Safe spaces may be more difficult to realize when faculty are not uniformly committed to the concept. In a more general sense, faculty should reflect on whether the content of their communications, both verbal and nonverbal, both in and out of the classroom, can be constructed as exclusionary or otherwise other-making, and be alert to the same from peers and students.